What up, guys? We are live from the Brojo for another episode of the Takedown Breakdown,
Woo.
the third take. I'm sorry about this, guys. We've had a little minor technical difficulty. I'm an idiot.
You didn't have to tell them that. They wouldn't have known.
I know. They need to know. They need to know the behind the scenes.
Yeah, the fact that we just couldn't figure out which mic to use.
The raw, itty gritty behind the scenes. Just wait till our documentary comes out and I come out talking mad shit about Zach. Saying that, like, he just jumped on me and used me as a pedestal for success.
He's just gonna cut a promo on me.
Yeah. But, so we only really have one major news story, and it's just like every other week, Raw's ratings are going down the drain.
Is it every other week that they say that?
I feel like it is, though. Like, I feel like I was gonna report on this, like, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm just like, but, like, I don't actually mind it, though. I don't mind Raw. Like, I feel when they say that, though, I feel like they just look at that initial viewership of that Monday.
Maybe.
Like, I feel like they don't look at the whole big, like, there's a lot more other times where people are watching Raw.
Well, when did the report come in? Like,
it came in, like, Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Then, like, from Wrestling News, and, like,
how many of those viewers are also the ones that tune in and out? Like, leave during commercial?
But I feel like that's the thing, like, it's a Nielsen television, I guess. So it gets the initial, like, this is how many people are watching it.
Sure.
Like, it's not just, like, them going in and out. This is, like, this is them watching it. But, like, for me, I'm just like, man, I don't know. Like, I hope that it's not that bad. I really, like, I feel like people who have the network watch it a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they're not using the network as a styling point, I guess, as like a point of like, yo, this is like people are actually watching this. Like the network actually shows that we have like some good shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would make sense if they weren't taking network numbers into that.
Yeah. So
adding it on.
I mean, that's what I feel about this, but I could be wrong, guys. I'm not a tacticianist, like. But all I'm saying is that like WWE is the only like sport where they are not kneeling for the flag, guys. I mean, come on. Like,
there's nothing setting that up.
I mean, I'm just saying. Watch it.
In a previous take, you said that in NASCAR.
In NASCAR. I've never seen anyone kneel during NASCAR.
That's because you don't watch the beginning of NASCAR.
That's also because they're all white and they don't believe that, like, privilege exists.
Well, they're all standing outside their cars, so it's possible that one of them could.
I've never seen Dale Earnhardt Jr. kneel. But, like, I've seen his dad crash. Ooh.
Wow, dude, no.
Okay.
No. No. Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on. The Shield opening up Raw.
Yeah, the Shield opened up Raw, and it was actually a fun time. Like, again, like, my thing is, again, it, like, you could just maybe see there's a seed of, like, the possibility of Dean Ambrose might be the one that, like, topples down the Shield, which I don't hope they do it soon, because, like, they just are getting their footing again.
I'm thinking maybe they could probably hold off until when if he was supposed to do it this year, they can transfer that over to next year. Because they're basically doing the same thing as last year, just, against different opponents.
Yeah. And that's what I hope they do.
Kind of, because Braun Strowman was in a feud with them last year, too.
That's what I hope they do. And, like, he looks like, like, you're right, he does look really pissed when they, like, raise the...
Yeah, like his mannerisms, how he just, like, turned away, just like... that.
It's like, I can get a title, too, if I want. And then Dean goes to NXT and wins the NXT title. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, it'd be hilarious, actually. Beats Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah. No, like, again, this was a fun time. It's like, I like the idea that they, like, are trying... Ziggler is trying to get Dean to join their side by, like, bringing up the fact that we're talking about, but, like, I feel like they won't go on it yet.
The points Ziggler brought up, I was really hoping if Dean actually does end up, like, for some reason breaking up the Shield, I was hoping they'd save that for Dean's explanation instead of having, like, them say, they never talked to you while you were healing from injury, and... how long did Seth wait until he started teaming with Jason Jordan? Like, I was really hoping they'd just hold off for Dean to say that stuff. If he does turn heel.
I feel like maybe that'll come up again. Like, I feel
yeah, but now to me it just feels like, Ziggler planted that in his head. It wasn't in his head this whole time when he came back.
I get you. It kind of just ruins the allure of Dean possibly going heel. I feel like, I have this strong feeling, though, that, like, they won't go heel. He won't go heel for a long time. And I am 100% okay with that.
That's fine. Let the Shield reunion happen, because if it just ends after like 2 months, then it's just like, what was the
that'd
point?
be a waste. Yeah, I feel like if you want the Shield back, give people back their nostalgia.
I believe the Shield reunion could have been successful last year, but outside
Injuries,
things
yeah.
happen with Roman getting sick and then Dean, of course, getting injured towards the end of the year.
Wasn't this about the time Jason Jordan was found out to be Kurt Angle's son? Around this time this year.
No, that
Last
was SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because that was the same year. That was the same year Neville re-won the cruiserweight title back from Akira.
After he won it, like
the week
4 days before.
4 days before.
4 or 5 days.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, okay.
Makes sense.
And then we go to Finn Balor versus Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. This was just used to further the mixed match challenge.
Yeah, no, it was an okay match. It was a gimmick, though, you know.
Mm. Yeah, of course. Because they're paying attention to everyone else around there too.
Yeah.
They had their mixed match challenge partners come out and support them. So
Yeah.
good for that.
Who were their Oh yeah, it's Balor and Bailey.
Yeah, and then Alicia Fox with Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. Then we go to the Bella Twins and Natalia versus the Riot Squad. And again, this was a good match for what it was. My thing is the Riot Squad did defeat Natalia and the Bella Twins, but like again, this makes me like just really wonder if they're gonna just do a joint. If they're planning on like no longer doing the like differentiation of brands again.
Mm-hmm.
If they're just gonna do an all women's tag team champion.
I mean, as I see it, the Bellas are kind of like John Cena, where they're like free agents for both shows.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, obviously they have to be because, like, fucking.
Well, Maurice isn't on SmackDown anymore, so there's no reason for Brie to be with Daniel on SmackDown.
Oh, she's not anymore?
Well, they said last week on Miz TV that that was going to be Maurice's last night there for the time being.
Aw, boo.
So,
yeah.
No more mixed tag team matches, everybody. Unless you watch the Mixed Match Challenge!
Yeah, more mixed match challenge. I mean, it was a good match. It was not, like, a great match, but it was
Part
fun.
of that had to do with that Brie Bella accidentally knocked out Liv Morgan in the middle.
Yeah.
So I would think that changed some of the match, and they had to think on the fly.
Didn't she botch it?
Yeah, she was doing the yes kicks, and then she hit Liv in the head.
Ooh.
But Liv got up and took a suplex. So.
Yeah. Chad Gable versus Connor.
How long has it been since one of the members of the Ascension won?
They've been jobbers for a while.
That was like last year.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad because it's Chad Gable that's being their bitch boy. I do. I like
We'd be
Chad
saying
Gable.
the same thing if it was Bobby Roode taking that pinfall.
Right, and I just feel like this was a very lackluster match, and
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus the Revival for the Raw Tag Team Championship match.
Man, it was so weird seeing the Revival as faces.
Yeah.
But they played it so well.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
And
for a second, I actually thought they were going to win the titles.
Yeah.
I was like, yes! Count 3, and then he didn't count 3. I was like, no.
I mean, I still like the combination of McIntyre and Ziggler, though. I feel like this is a good combo.
Well, yeah, so do I. I like Mac and Ziggler.
Yeah. I like male Amy Schumer.
Oh, Dolph.
Yeah. It's so weird that they date and they look kind of alike. Like, I'm sorry.
Mm.
Bobby Lashley versus Elias.
Yeah. Still liking Leo Rush as his manager. I still really like that.
Mm-hmm. I like that, you know?
Yeah. You think this might lead to Leo Rush competing with Bobby Lashley?
As a tag team?
Kind of, yeah.
That'd be weird.
I mean,
yeah.
They're showing Leo's athleticism, so I'm thinking somewhere down the line they're going to team up against someone.
Right. I mean, like, this is a great way to, like, push him into the spotlight of the, like, main roster.
Yeah.
Like, I know he's on 205 Live, but comparatively, like, if he's able to do that, that's really dope.
So something I was kind of hoping for, or am hoping for, is that maybe they'll bring back MVP and have him join up with Bobby Lashley again, and they can form like their own version of the Beatdown Clan that they had in Impact.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. And plus, MVP is also a good mouthpiece, so.
I like MVP. I thought he was like a really, really good.
Ballin'.
He was a really good.
I liked MVP.
Yeah, he was really good. He was a fun guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite MVP appearances wasn't even in WWE. It was
Japan.
No.
Impact.
It was. You ever watched the movie MacGruber?
No.
Okay, so MacGruber has like.
It's like MacGyver. But...
Yeah. So like. MacGruber's whole team is a bunch of ex-professional wrestlers, but like they're not like Chris Jericho, Big Show, and like the scene with MVP's like giving him a high five, and then MVP hugs this guy and gives him a kiss, and MacGruber's like, never mind, like checks him off the list as like a no.
Never saw that movie.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking dumbly good. Like, and then he gets all the WWE wrestlers in a van, and they're like, "We're ready to go, yeah!" And then the van just blows up, and everyone dies. He's like, "Oh my god, no!"
Wasn't that a WWE film?
I don't think so.
Really? They did some cross promotion with it. MacGruber was guest host on Raw.
Yeah, because like they were in the movie. Like they hired WWE actors.
But it wasn't a WWE.
It was not a WWE.
Oh, that's a shame. I was gonna say that might overtake Knucklehead for you.
Yeah, no.
Or the bus driver, whatever the hell Triple H was in.
Chaperone? I don't know. I feel like Chaperone's still up there. Like for some reason, it's just like dumbly interesting to me. And then that John Cena movie where like his brothers and him are like bounty hunters. Another just dumb good movie. We'll one day open up that vault and we'll do that for like a special wrestling movie review month. We'll just review bad wrestling movies.
Well, if you can't get me to watch Space Jam, I don't know about those.
But they have wrestling, Zach.
No, they don't. They have wrestlers, wrestling.
Yeah. Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox.
Yay.
Yeah, it was an okay match. It was nothing impressive, but I mean, it was fun. It was enjoyable.
Plants the seeds of a women's tag team championship coming up because everyone's forming into groups.
Yeah, because isn't that Ember Moon and
Ember Moon, Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss's clique, Bailey and Sasha.
Yeah, I mean that'd be dope as shit. I'd be down.
Although I don't really know about the Smackdown women's division though, because Becky Lynch is just ruling with an iron fist. But we'll get to that.
The Shield versus Baron Corbin and AOP.
Yeah, AOP finally not performing in squash matches. Okay,
yeah.
So when Baron Corbin, during the promo before he introduced them, was like, "These guys have run roughshod over the entire Raw roster." I was like, "They've faced jobbers since they came to Raw, you liar."
They wanted to hype them up. It's just like it's like when your bro is like super drunk and you just want to hype him up to a girl.
They looked good in the main event. I'm just saying, like Corbin being like, "They ran roughshod over everyone." I was like, Titus Worldwide? That's it? And then, like, a bunch of jobbers?
Like, that's just kind of like, my friend over there can do like 20 Jaeger bombs. He could probably only do one and then start puking, but like, you're trying to hype them up, man. You can't just let them down.
Also, do you think it's weird that Drake Maverick is like playing a heel on Raw, but is still a face like, general manager
on Drake Maverick on
205?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a bad call. I feel like maybe
same goes with Leo Rush being a face on Raw than being a heel on 205.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like I feel like maybe Paul Heyman should have gotten a hold of the AOP. I feel like he'd be a good mouthpiece. Instead of being Brock Lesnar's mouthpiece.
He's back.
I just
and it makes you mad.
I don't.
Something we didn't get to report on last week is flooding, but Brock Lesnar's back and Keaton's so happy.
I don't give a shit, and when I saw that happen, I was just like, I don't know if it was irritation, but I automatically just shut off my TV and I just went in the other room.
It was anger, dude. It was anger.
I was just like, I actually was having fun with Hell in the Cell.
Audience, grab some popcorn. You're about to hear Keaton go on a rage.
I honestly was having fun with Hell in the Cell. I thought all the matches were pretty solid. I liked the way Matt Hardy was just like, I'm going to leave, guys. I'm sorry. And then, like, Jeff Hardy was like, I'm probably going to leave, too, because this is fucking murdering me. And then, like, everyone else, this was a good time. Like, I loved all the matches. It was fun, high octane.
It was a really solid pay-per-view.
And then, like, Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns, I was like, yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, they did that. And then all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar came up. I'm just like,
You heard the intro to a song.
Yep. I didn't even see him come in. I just heard his intro. I'm like, all right, nope.
You turned off.
Yeah, I turned off the TV and I just fucking walked away. I was like,
well,
yep.
You missed a good time. You thought Kane ripping the hinges off the cell was cool. Brock kicked it in. Completely knocked it off.
Yeah, that's what he did that. It's not like they took like tools beforehand just to loosen it up.
Maybe they did the same with Kane.
They did. I'm just pointing this out because I don't like him.
Yeah, but at least Brock got it off the hinges.
Ooh, hinges.
Whatever, man. That was awesome when he returned.
It was fucking stupid.
I thought that was cool.
It was so dumb.
The only bad part is that it ended in a no decision.
Yeah.
That was the only bad part to me. Like, he couldn't have had rolled over one of them on top of the other or something.
Nope. And it's whatever. I don't give a shit.
At least until Brock Lesnar comes back again, and then we get to hear, oh wait, he's coming back at Crown Jewel! Triple threat for the Universal title.
Oh yeah, that's fucking right. Hulk Hogan's coming back to the Crown Jewel. Forgot about that.
Yeah, that's right, he is.
If there was one fucking place you wouldn't want Hulk Hogan to be, it's Saudi Arabia, but... Yeah.
It's rumored.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Finalized the deal to come back.
I'm pretty positive he's going to show up. Hulkamaniac.
But yeah, no, just wait until Crown Jewel to hear Kian's take on Brock Lesnar again, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Brock versus Kian.
R-Truth TV with Daniel Bryan.
That was entertaining.
Live. That was actually very entertaining.
I thought it was entertaining. R-Truth is like a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Like, he's been gone for so long that I forgot how
It's not like he's been gone, it's just he hasn't had shit to do.
That's what I mean. Like, he hasn't appeared on TV for so long that I forget how funny he is.
Yeah, and I thought it was a fun time. I thought it was really enjoyable.
They only bring him in, like, once every year to have him do that weird memory thing where he's like, I'm going to do this in this match, and then they're just like, you're not in the match, or they're like, wrong match.
I want R-Truth, this sounds weird, I want R-Truth and Goldust to be a tag team again.
I'm just wondering if Goldust has appeared since his 205 Live appearances. I don't think he has.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I don't think he has.
Weird. I think like Goldust is the only guy that like I actually enjoy that's like weird. And he doesn't overstay his welcome.
What about the Boogeyman?
No, that guy was fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry, if like anyone who really liked the Boogeyman, like, I'm not like I wince over weird like shit that I wince over weird real shit. Like, that's why I can't watch Jackass 1 through 3 without like kind of gagging within the middle of the movie.
You're gonna hate me for this, but I actually liked Boogeyman when he had his alliance with Kane versus William Regal and Dave Taylor.
No, see, but that's understandable. Like, those guys are both spoopy, and that's really understandable. Like, I don't hate I think the Boogeyman is like fun. It's like Hornswoggle. This is the time when the WWE was just pulling out weird shit left and right.
Making Hornswoggle Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah. Wasn't Hornswoggle part of Sheamus' shtick, or no?
No, that was Finlay.
Finlay? That's right. They're the same to me.
No, they're not!
No, they're not. But, like, yeah. Like, Hornswoggle came out with him, and, like, that's the thing, though. Like, this was the time where the WWE was going a little weird.
Yeah, but at least when he was with Finlay at the beginning, he was used to help Finlay win matches.
Yeah. And then he was Vince McMahon's son.
And then he became Finlay's son. And then they competed for the tag team titles against Miz and Morrison.
Yeah.
Miz, I kind of missed their Awesome Truth team.
Yeah.
I thought they were dope.
Oh, that's right. Finlay had a shillelagh.
Yeah.
What a dick. No, and like, it was a good match, too. I found it really enjoyable. And Miz won back his show.
Hooray!
Yeah.
I'm sad that I don't get to see True TV, though.
Yeah.
Because that was entertaining.
Big E versus Sheamus. I actually really kind of like this match.
Me too.
This is a fun match. I really like Big E. Big E is one of those power dudes that I actually really enjoy.
I like both of them. Like, a lot of people forget how good Sheamus is.
Yeah, I mean, like, Sheamus is awesome, especially when he's a giant talking rhino.
Oh yeah, that's right. In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
I really do enjoy. I really think he's a fun guy. He's very enjoyable.
Who did? Oh yeah, they faced Rusev Day at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So I guess that means the Bar are now going to challenge them at Super Show, I believe.
Yep. So I really enjoy that kind of stuff, and so much enjoyment I have. Yeah.
I kind of miss Sheamus using the high cross as his finisher instead of the bro kick. I get the whole aspect of out of nowhere, but I don't know. The high cross to me was just a definitive end.
Right, I get you on that. I think it's just like, I don't know. I find whatever he does to be super fun. So like,
Who, Sheamus?
Yeah. I think Sheamus is a fun, like, wrestler. I think he's, like, super dope. So, like, anything that man does is fine to me.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing what you're doing, Sheamus. You don't let me down. You might let Zach down, but you'll never let me down.
He hasn't let me down.
You've let Zach down, Sheamus.
Oh,
Get your
yeah.
shit together. Then we go into Aiden English blames Lana for the end of Rusev Day. And this was actually a very awesome, like...
Promo.
Yes.
Okay, so Lana kind of was, because if you remember before she started coming out with Rusev, she wanted to talk to him about the weak link in Rusev Day, which was going to be Aiden English, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Right, no, and I understand. I understand everyone's dislike for this, but, like, I liked it. It was fun. I thought it was awesome.
What, the promo?
Yeah.
People are just mad because Rusev Day broke up.
Which is, like, I feel like you could still have Rusev Day without,
Yeah, you can.
like, I don't know. I feel like that, but I've heard other people tell me that I'm wrong. That just not the same.
I mean, Aiden English was really instrumental in getting Rusev Day over.
Yeah.
So, I can see where those people are coming from.
Right. I don't know.
I mean, is Rusev going to start singing himself to the ring?
No, but I feel like you could still do Rusev. Like, I feel like you could still have... people will still chant Rusev Day without Aiden English.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that is just such a good tagline. And he's using the Bulgarian flag, too, for his colors. It's just super dope. Like, do you remember when he first came in? He was basically just like... I feel like WWE has toned down, like, the, like, anti-American sentiment Rusev had because of the fact of, like, Donald Trump might be teaming up with Russia, you know? They're like, I don't want to be part of this.
No, they stopped having him being Russian way before.
But you know what I mean? Like, but that's the thing. I really liked what he was like. When he came out in a fucking tank.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was dope as fuck. And, like, his feud with John Cena, like I've said this numerous times, is Rocky for wrestlers. It's just John Cena getting his ass kicked. And then Rusev being like, you can't beat me. And John's like, I'm going to win the title for America. And it so happened to be the USA title.
You did a good job with the title, at least.
It was a good time. Asuka and Naomi versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
Yep.
Asuka changed her hair. Dope.
She did. This is just an advertisement for Super Showdown.
Yep. It was an okay match. It was kind of sad.
You know what's sad is that the Iconics, they're going to be the Super Showdown is in Australia, and that's where the Iconics are from. So they're going to get cheered, but odds are they're probably going to lose.
Good.
So,
Fuck those I'm kidding.
The Iconics are a solid.
They're a solid
gimmick.
team. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ty Dillinger.
Okay, so is Randy Orton just targeting everyone Shinsuke feuds with?
Yeah, well, I feel like Randy Orton fucked up
Jeff
Hardy, so, I mean, like...
Well, yeah.
I mean, this might give Ty Dillinger something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Will it? Or was it just a one-off attack? Because he said in the back, when he was being interviewed, they asked him if that was his victim, and he's like, no! The perfect 10 crap just pisses me off.
I mean, that's also just a nice touch to go, which is...
I mean, I would like to believe that maybe Ty Dillinger is his next victim, but...
If it isn't, that's fine. Like, I feel like I really did enjoy this.
It kind of bums me out, though, that they didn't finish the match, though, at the very least.
Right.
Because Nakamura, as U.S. champion, has not been as thrilling.
Yeah. As, like, what we'd want.
Well, I also wouldn't mind Orton's interference if it was revealed that him and Nakamura had an alliance this whole time.
Yeah, and they're, like...
Because they did last year.
Yeah, they did. I get you. Then we go to Becky Lynch versus Lana.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like...
It's just Becky showing that she is the top dog in the
Yeah.
women's division on SmackDown.
So Samoa Joe attacks AJ Styles again.
No, he didn't. He
goes
just
to
went to his house.
It's a little fucked up.
Yeah. It reminds me of when Triple H attacked Randy Orton in his house in 2009.
Yeah. It's a good time. Not like a good time, like, you know.
I mean, I thought that was a cool segment.
It was a nice segment.
Because you don't see that often.
Yeah, no, you don't.
So.
That was enjoyable, yeah. I really liked it. That was fun. Leo Rush is a small man when I look at him. Holy shit. He's like only like 5'10", I think. So we go, speaking of Leo Rush, we'll go into 205 Live.
Where Leo Rush is a heel instead of a face.
Yeah, and he fights Noam Dar.
Good match.
It was a good match. I really did enjoy it, yeah. I feel like, Dar was in a lot of control.
Yeah.
But Rush picked up the win with that beautiful frog splash.
Noam Dar is actually a really good technical wrestler. They got some good technical wrestlers on 205 Live.
Yeah. The Brian Kendrick versus Jobber.
Yeah.
That was okay. Seriously, that was super boring to me.
I mean, was it like a 2-minute match or something?
Yeah, it was super short.
Lulz.
Then we go into my favorite match. Hideo Itami versus Mustafa Ali.
Yeah. A lot of people say Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy have the best chemistry out of everyone on 205 Live. I'd throw Hideo Itami and Mustafa Ali up there too.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Like, I find this to be super fun. Like,
I'm surprised they didn't say anything about Hideo Itami appearing in Japan to face Naomichi Marufuji.
I feel like they just don't do that kind of shit just because it'd be weird.
I mean, they could have just... Like, that was a really big deal. Because he's under contract with a different promotion. You don't see, like, main roster guys go to a different promotion unless they're injured.
Right.
Like Finn Balor did with Evolve.
Right. I just really did enjoy. I enjoyed this entire match though.
Or ICW, one of the two.
It was just really fun.
Yeah. He keeps teasing the original GTS. Does that mean they're going to let him use it again?
God, I hope so.
Or is he going to still use that new one where it's basically a code breaker?
Yeah. I hope they do something dope with it.
I wonder how this feud will end. Will it be on pay-per-view or will it be like a stipulation match on 205 Live?
I don't know. I hope it's a pay-per-view match, but if it's pay-per-view match...
It'll be on the pre-show.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing that is so shitty about this whole scenario about 205 Live. 205 Live is actually really, really good and shit, and then all of a sudden people are just like...
Well, 205 Live is not being broadcasted before SmackDown.
It's good.
It's because the Mixed Match Challenge is happening, so rather than have everyone stay for 3 hours and then get to 205 Live when everybody will definitely be gone by then.
Yeah, so it's nice to have them like starting a show and then ending it.
I still think it'd be really cool to bring 205 Live to like Full Sail in front of that crowd.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just one of those things.
So what happened on NXT?
What happened
For
on
our
NXT?
viewers, everyone.
Viewers is William Regal addresses the hunt for Aleister Black's assailant. Because Aleister Black is like, no, man, I was attacked.
Once again, wouldn't it just be funny if he just tripped and fell?
That'd be really dope. Like, I feel like that should be, like, that'll never be it. But like,
I know, but it's like Regal brings out everyone in face, and like he brings out Aleister, and then he brings out the roster. And he's like, whoever did it, come forward. And then Aleister's like, hold on a second, I just tripped and fell. Like no one attacked me.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Dude, I think all of Full Sail would just die laughing at that.
Yeah.
I think even some wrestlers would break character and start laughing.
Yeah. Lars Sullivan versus Victor Orchant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lars is dominant.
Yeah. He's a big man.
But is he bigger than Braun Strowman?
No. I don't think so. The Street Profits versus the Mighty.
Yeah. Great tag team psychology.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Something that I also should have said in the Mack and Ziggler versus Revival match.
Yeah.
Good to see the Mighty winning, though.
Yeah.
Even though it is still by chicanery.
The Mighty. AKA EC. AKA. What were they before this?
TM61, and before that, TMDK. For
Yeah.
the Mighty Don't Kneel.
Yeah, I see, and that's the thing. Yeah, I feel, again, like, it's just like...
I feel bad for them.
Their fucking promos before they came to NXT, Zach. And we've talked about this numerous times.
Not even that. Before they came back from injury.
Yeah.
Where they hyped them up, and then they lost in the first round.
Yeah. Of the fucking...
They should have been in the finals.
The Cody Rhodes Classic, right?
Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Dusty Rhodes Classic. Like, they were like, yeah, man, we're just two bros from Australia. We love to wrestle and shit.
And then we won titles all over the world. And then they get destroyed by AOP.
Yeah, like in their first fucking match. Like, that's what like got me. I'm just like, man, you guys hype these dudes up so much. And then
at least they defeated some jobbers before that match.
Yeah. Then we go to Kairi Sane versus Vanessa Bourne.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's good. Good thing.
It set up Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane at Evolution.
Yeah. I'm going to really fuck up this. Otis Dozovic?
Otis Dozovic.
Versus Tommaso Ciampa?
Yep.
It's a good time. Good match. I loved it.
Really cool.
It was really good. Like, good again, just physical match of two men.
Although I wonder with Randy Orton using the rope hung DDT like Ciampa uses, does that make it lose some impact because Orton just uses it as a signature move on the main roster?
I have no idea.
Or does it really matter to anyone?
I don't think it matters really.
It does.
I just find it like super, like, I don't know, I find it super enjoyable, I find it fun, so what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a casual wrestler watcher. I'm not a
casual wrestling watcher.
I'm not a commentator yet.
Not even commentators, like fans could say that too.
Yeah. I'm not a commentator yet. Hint, hint. Well, that's been our podcast with the Takedown Breakdown. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you're on YouTube, go check out our awesome other podcasts and top 10s. We have top 10s of What the Facts. Zach talks about the What the Facts, and Zach occasionally has been jumping on the top 10s.
Yep.
And also, that comes out this comes out Saturday, so it came out yesterday. Check out the Predator review that we did, where we are all sitting on a couch talking about the Predator.
Yeah, our sprites are at least.
Yeah. Because watch it. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's the same kind of sprite. It's our sprites from the top 10, so there's a possibility we're going to be using more of that. And also, October, we're going to have something really cool coming out at the end of October for wrestling. Don't miss it. But thank you also to our Patreons, Anonymous and Jess. And if you would like to be a lovable patron like those two, you could go down to the link down below to patreon.com. If you're on iTunes, leave us a good 4-star review and tell us why you like us. And if you're on Podbean, also leave a good star review and just tell us why you like us. Give us a little heart up there, even like your status, don't forget to share. Comment down below what you think about our wrestling critiques and talks. Again, thank you. I am Keith, not Keith. Have a good night, everyone.
Woo.